What's up, everyone? My name is Eric, and this is Movie Was.
If I'm not a racer, what am I?
Well, you're my best friend. All we gotta do is find the part to fix your game. Everything goes back to the way it was.
But where are we gonna find that?
The internet!
What?
Get my geek on.
Wow.
Get my geek on.
Get rid of belly fat using this one weird trick.
Sassy housewives want to meet you.
They do?
Want to get rich playing video games? Slaughter Race. It's wicked dangerous.
I can drive anywhere! I love it here.
Who knew there's so many babies and cats in the world?
That is what the internet was made for! It's full of weirdos. I want this to be my life. I don't think I could ever tell Ralph.
There's no law saying best friends have to have the same dreams.
Ralph breaks the internet.
Shouldn't it be Ralph wrecks the internet?
Yeah, since he is Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, but break the internet, it's like a thing.
Right, it's just wreck the internet kind of sounds better, doesn't it?
You're not wrong.
If you haven't seen Wreck-It Ralph, pause this review, go watch that first, and come back. I'll wait. You're back? Awesome. This movie happens 6 years after the first Wreck-It Ralph movie, and Ralph and Vanellope, voiced by John C. Reilly and Sarah Silverman, are now best friends. But when Vanellope's video game breaks, the two best friends have to venture into the internet for the very first time to find the one part that can fix her game in Ralph Breaks the Internet. This movie was an amazing, wildly funny, and surprisingly emotional roller coaster ride, and I loved every minute of it. I love the first Wreck-It Ralph movie. It is one of my favorite animated movies of the kind of re-renaissance of animated features. A bunch of the other movies that I love in that category are movies like Zootopia, Tangled, How to Train Your Dragon, what else? Lego Batman movie, Toy Story 2, Monsters Inc., and of course Incredibles. So when I say Ralph Breaks the Internet is as good, if not better than the original, you kind of have a sense of what I'm talking about. The visual representation of the internet is amazing. It is so full of just hidden gems that you could probably watch this movie 50 times and still find new things in the background that you haven't seen before. It's also visually probably the best interpretation of how the internet works that I've ever seen. Not technically how it works, but how it feels like it works. Like if you have parents or grandparents who are not computer savvy, they could probably watch this movie and understand how the internet works. One of the big things in the trailer when it first came out was the introduction of the Disney princesses all together. I thought it was super funny and cute, but there's a bunch more in the movie that they don't show, and I'm glad there is, because that's actually even funnier than what was in the movie, or in the trailer, sorry. Personally, I always love it when actors or companies can make fun of themselves. It shows that they have a sense of humor and they don't take themselves too seriously. And man, do they make fun of the whole Disney princess legacies in this movie. There are a bunch of new characters that Ralph and Vanellope meet on the internet, as one does. One of the characters, yes, played by Traji Henson, is the curator of a YouTube entertainment site called BuzzTube. Another character that they meet is called Skank. She is the rough, tough gang leader of a video racing game and is voiced by Gadot. Now with both characters, we're not quite sure what their intentions are. Are they friends? Are they using Ralph and Vanellope for their own gains? You'll have to watch the movie to find out who the bad guy is. One of the big things that I loved about this movie was that Disney kind of steals a page out of Pixar's story playbook. And what I mean by that is, traditionally, Disney animated features are a lot of, fantasy, true love based kind of stories where the main character is bringing love into their world. Versus Pixar, they tend to focus a lot more on kind of the parent-child or friendship-based relationships where their main character has to let a loved one go so they can grow and come into their own. Think of, like Finding Nemo. And Ralph Breaks the Internet really latches onto this concept. The underlying theme of the whole movie is how friendships and relationships change over time and evolve. And just because they change doesn't mean it's a bad, it's a bad thing or that the relationship needs to end. It works on so many different levels, on a romantic level, friendship base, or, you know, parents letting their children go and grow up. But don't worry, it doesn't hit you over the head with this theme. It is woven seamlessly into the story and all the jokes, and there are a ton of jokes. So many that I was actually kind of laughing too hard at some of them that I would miss some of the follow-up jokes. So yes, I'm gonna have to go see this movie probably a couple more times in the theater. This movie was an amazing emotional ride, and I loved it. It has something for everyone. Boys and girls will love it, kids, parents, it has something for everyone. It has a great story, amazing funny characters, great animation. No matter who you are, there is something for you in this movie, and I highly recommend this movie. I am probably going to see it a couple more times in theaters, and so I have to give Ralph Breaks the Internet 9 out of 10 stars. If you want more Movie Was, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure the bell is turned on so you'll be notified when I upload new reviews to my YouTube channel. And leave your comments below. Let me know what you think of my review and Ralph Breaks the Internet. My name is Eric, and as always, thanks for watching.